Hello, counselors, friends, and guests. Thank you for joining us today for our Straight to the Point webinar series. We are very excited that you're here today so that we can get straight to the point about what's going on at ESU. My name is Lydia Barnhart. I'm the Director of Admissions, and we're going to chat briefly today about where we're headed and what's going on, and maybe talk about some of the things that you've heard. But we're going to get you the facts today of what's going on, how you're counseling your students, and how we're here to help your students as well. So in September, we launched a workforce management program that was enacted or that KBOR passed during the COVID years for universities to have the time to restructure and refocus. And that's what ESU leadership has decided that we need to do to keep our future bright and to keep our education strong for your students. And so that's what we're doing. We're restructuring, we're refocusing, and we're reimagining ESU to be the best version of ourselves that's going to serve your students to the best of their ability. Now, I'm going to take a moment to pause and to let you all know that we do have a chat feature of this webinar series. And so you can chat in your comments at any time. And I'm going to be able to answer those live as they come in. If you're watching this pre-recorded, please feel free to send me an email anytime with any of your questions so that I can make sure that you have the most up-to-date information as we share and continue to grow and change. So got any questions, feel free to drop those in the chat and we'll get those answered live on air if we can. So ESU is in the middle of big transitions and changes. With change is hard. However, change is also necessary in this crazy time that we're living in, when family sizes are shrinking, with numbers of high school graduates are shrinking as well. What we are trying to do is strategically align ourselves as a university, from budgets to programs that we offer, that we're putting ourselves in the best position possible that's going to benefit your students. So we are reimagining ourselves, we are realigning programs, and with that does come some program cuts. However, it also brings some really new, exciting opportunities to campus as well. And that's what I get to share with you today. So for those of you that were invited by email to this webinar series, you also received an attachment of a sheet called We Offer That. What this sheet is, it is our most up-to-date version of the programs that we are offering for fall 2023. So that sheet has our list of majors and our programs and our pathways, and there's some exciting things on there. Now, as we're navigating this crazy time, we also are going to be adding new programs, as well as changing some of those reinvestment opportunities to add new programs, new concentrations, and different things within our majors. And so we're working on getting a lot of those approved through the official approval process. So this sheet that you received on Friday is the most up-to-date version, but it's going to continue to change as we grow and evolve. And so at the bottom, it is dated. And the point of getting this information out and hosting this webinar series is so that we're able to get straight to the point and get you that most information as quickly as possible. So we will continue to update you all as programs change or things get added or new majors become available to students to apply for. So we're going to keep you up to date with that. So when you see emails from ESU, read them, open those so that we can share with you everything that we have. So a couple of fun things I want to point out on this sheet. We are making some reinvestments into some of our really strong programs. At ESU, there are some things that we do exceptionally well. Some of those are within our STEM and our science, technology, and mathematics program. Some of those are with our nursing school, students wanting to go pre-med. Of course, education, as we are the premier school in Kansas for education, and then everything in between. Another one of those concentrations that we really excel in is our art students in our art department, as well as our School of Music. So some of our first announcements of reinvestments have come to our art department. as well as our School of Music as well. So we're very excited about some of those opportunities that are coming to reinvest and make our art and School of Music really strong for our students and create some new and fun opportunities, such as new concentrations possibly in ceramics or pre-art therapy concentrations, those types of things. So super excited for some of those reinvestments in our art department as well as School of Music. Another one that was just released last week to campus is a refocus in some of our technology that we offer on campus. Computer science is one of the fastest growing programs out there. And so we need those students to be strong and competitive whenever they're out in that workforce. And so we're developing a cybersecurity concentration under our computer science program in our School of Business. Our School of Business is AACSB accredited, and so it's one of those top schools out there that's helping prepare our students for the workforce, as well as getting students getting students in those right majors and those right fits. So we're very excited about what's to come in our cybersecurity world and our technology feature. There may be even a new major within that realm that will be released in the coming months. So make sure you're staying up to date with Emporia State University so that you know what's going on and what we offer your students. You can keep up to date with some of these there's a pun there, with some of these big changes that we're doing here on campus by visiting emporia.edu/future. We're going to put that on the screen so that you all can see it. This is where any news release that's coming out, any press release, any information on some of these programs that I've been able to share with you, as well as some of programs or new opportunities coming in the future will house. And so you can check out that website on a regular basis so that you know what exactly is going on with ESU and where we're headed. What I'm excited to share is that our future is bright, and we are very excited for what lies ahead for Emporia State University, as well as the students that we help educate and help prepare for that workforce. Change is hard. The times of enrollment management and higher education are very difficult, but what we're doing is making sure that our students in those fast-growing workforce programs and our programs that we exceptionally excel in are getting exactly what they need to be successful out there, so that our students are well prepared for that workforce that will benefit our society as a whole. We're excited. We've got some new things coming. There's some things that haven't even been shared with me yet. And so as soon as we get all this information, we'll be sending this out in emails, as well as sending you updated majors list as things change and continue to evolve and grow. As Director of Admissions, it is my responsibility to make sure that our prospective students and their parents are getting that most accurate information as well. So we are communicating with them as well on some of these changes. They will be getting these sheets, whether it's in their mailbox or in their email inboxes, as well as their parents, guardians, guests, or friends, so that they know what's going on as well to make that most accurate decision. What I want to tell you as an educator and somebody who deals with students on a daily basis is, if you ever have a student or parent who wants to talk a little bit more about what's going on or how would this affect them, please don't hesitate to reach out. That's exactly what we're here for. The most common question I've been asked during all of this is, how does this change affect my student? And we can definitely have those conversations with those students and their parents, so that they know exactly how they're going to be set up for success here at ESU. We have an incredible academic advising team that's working with our current students as well as our prospective students on finding their pathway and their fit here at ESU. If they're in a major that's being reimagined, we're sharing some of that exciting information with them and helping them really understand what their journey at ESU is going to look for. And so what the world we're living in right now is lots of partnerships, lots of collaboration, and trying to be as transparent as we can with our students so that they're making informed decisions, but also understand how this change is going to positively affect their journey at ESU, so that they can get excited with our new vision and how we're being forward focused and future ready. And that's really what it's about. forward-focused, and future-ready. So we're making those changes that we need to be able to be successful, as well as educate our students so that they are having successful careers that's benefit society. Because isn't that what higher education is about? Creating doors for opportunity for knowledge that helps advance people's careers as well as society as a whole. So we're very excited about the direction that we're headed. Here at ESU, updates and changes will come, but for those of you that may miss a portion of our section this morning, just want to reiterate that we are in the midst of changes, we are in the midst of restructuring, but we're very excited about what's to come. We've already announced some reinvestments in our art department, in our music department, in our computer science program with adding a cybersecurity concentration to students' majors. I believe our next reinvestment may be in that science, nursing, technology field. So make sure you're staying as up to date as you possibly can with emporia.edu/futures so that you can help educate your students and help them make that best decision. Now, since we're navigating some of this change, there does come a lot of anxiety with that as well, but that's what we're here to help with and be as transparent with students as we possibly can. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you do have any questions or parents and students that I can help with, or if you yourself have questions of this is a popular major for us, what does this look like? Happy to share as much information as I can with you all because we want your students here. We're going to take great care of them when they're here at ESU, and they're going to gain amazing knowledge and incredible opportunities for moving forward and being able to accomplish all of their goals. That's what we're here for. That's what we're about. And Emporia State University is restructuring and reimagining so that we are together forward and future ready. So with that being said, I haven't seen any comments come in. We'll take a minute. If you do have any comments or questions that you want to ask specifically, please feel free to drop them in the chat. And then to stay up to date with some information about what's going on at Emporia State, and as we continue to release information, you can visit emporia.edu/future. Now, while I've got you on the call, a couple of other things I want to share is it is the month of October, which means FAFSA is open. It is Apply Kansas month in October, so we are super excited for what's going on this month and helping your students get those applications submitted or visit campus. So our application for Emporia State University is free the month of October. You heard me right, it is free. And if you need any assistance for any of your students, please do not hesitate to reach out. We'd love to come to your Apply Kansas event, help parents or students via Zoom complete that admissions application, or just talk more about what their journey would look like. Also, all throughout the month of October, we do have lots of ways students can visit campus with an Honors College Preview Day, so our students can learn what our Honors College program is like and how to go about it, how to join it, what that would benefit them here at ESU, to our Black and Gold open house event days. Our next one is happening on our homecoming. What a better time of year to come and visit campus rather than homecoming, so that you can see Emporia State at our most spirited when we're all dressed in black and gold and are celebrating such a fun legacy that we've built here in the great state of Kansas. So on October 29th, we have another Black and Gold we'd love to see your students at. We also have group visits happening on a daily basis. And so if you want to bring a group of students to campus, if you want to have a specific, unique visit experience, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to organize that for you and help you figure out what that best path forward is. So lots of ways to visit. Lots of exciting things happening at ESU. The month of October, our application is free, so it's the most accessible our admissions application ever would be, and we are here to help. But with that, since I don't have any comments, I'm going to keep it nice and short today. Thank you for joining us. Remember, we're together forward and future ready and excited for the future at Emporia State University. Thanks so much, everyone, and stingers up.